Alright, welcome back to the campaign that has no name. It needs no name because it's all about wiping out Hungary. I saw a question just when we were loading up there saying, why is Jake hell-bent on wiping out Hungary? I tried to have a nice, calm, Serbian campaign, you know, just gonna absorb the Balkans, destroy the Ottomans, get the achievement, wipe out the Eastern Roman Empire. Just Gucci. And of course, Hungary, being the good sport that they are, they guaranteed our independence. But they went back on that more than once. More than twice even, if I recall well. So we got smacked by Venice, smacked by the Ottomans, smacked by the Ottomans some more, and then finished off by Ragusa, allied with Hungary. I was mad. I'm still mad. And that's why I want to wipe out Hungarian as a culture, Hungary as a nation. I want there to be no trace left of Hungary. In fact, if there's Hunyadi blood anywhere else in the world, I'm going to hunt it down and destroy it. So that kind of sets the tone for how I'm feeling and why we're doing what we're doing here with Hungary. And when we left off, we had somewhat put Bohemia into a bad state, whilst also fighting off the Danes, because, well, I mean, I am now a fully enlightened Swede, right? So it's in my blood to not be able to tolerate any Danish presence. So I've got to gun down them as well. Probably should be thinking about taking down Nuremberg. There's a lot to think about here. We'll just carry on. Oh, well, actually, damn, of course we reloaded, so the AIs are suddenly doing their little think fest. What else are they wanting to do? The Croats like us, but they could like us some more. I'm just looking at my free diplomats here, thinking what could be done with them. We have all the claims on Hungary we'll ever need, and we don't have much more avenues for expansion here, especially when the HRE is going to be heavy stuff. Should probably be considering alternate avenues to get out of here, or maybe just getting more on Hungary. Well, whatever, can worry about that later. What I should also worry about is aggressive expansion, which is going to be breathing down my neck. So what's it going to be? Jake, if you want to erase every bit of Hungarian culture, why not also erase their brethren, the Finns? I forget if they ever shared the same culture group. Probably did. Okay, I'm oozing with points, and I can't remember if I had an idea group that I was planning on taking to begin with. But given the situation, I can't help but think that going for a mill idea would be the best, since we are drowning in that. I do love defensive, it cannot be denied. But maybe there's something more useful we can have. Now, we are good Catholic individuals, so there's no reason to go against that. Alright, I'm sold. Unless we could go aristocratic. Can't get enough of that hostile core creation cost, can we? You know what, we've been taking good ideas too much lately, and by too much I mean for one campaign. Can't go wrong with aristocratic. Let's go with it. We have the most noble of knights, and the best income from vassals. Sounds good to me. Man, I just can't let go of the habits to take bad ideas. Alright, I do think we should be putting down the Nurembergs, have our own trial over there. The consideration is mostly just to take their money, and it would be a long siege there, but that's something we can handle. We're no stranger to a bit of inflation right now. Oh, look how nice of them, they even decided to step out. It's not that we have any great siege on our side, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, well, better plans have been made. Better huddle up here in case he decides to gun me down. Now, I kinda would hope that Poland would get tired of this war, but given the huge amount of war score we have, that's unlikely. Aristocratic is a pretty decent idea group, said nobody ever. No need to advance our religion yet. Okay, so the manpower is good, I'll give you that. Tradition decay is just not quite as good. The extra diplomat is nice if you're good at using them. Cost to reducing war scores, Miltech is fine, and yeah, when do I ever find myself dripping with military leaders? The answer is not often. Oh well, time to just burn our attrition over Nuremberg. It'll all be worth it for the money though. Still need to think what to do with all this land though, because taking a whole bunch of it would cause quite a few people to be unhappy. If I took it at the turn of the year, I'd have an easier time, but maybe I should avoid just going that gung-ho. I need to think long and hard about what I want to take from them. I mean, I need to take this little way into the Empire so that I can grab other provinces, so I need to grab at least... Wait, why was Ratibor even selected? I don't think I want to take that, knowing that Poland wants to rip me apart. But I don't know. Doesn't seem to be an easy way to cut this. You know what, I can do that at the turn of the month and everything will be okay. Then I give the Poles that. They're not super happy, but they'll be happy enough. And, well, actually, they want more than that. Well, I'm only too happy to feed a good ally of mine. Poland doesn't want it, but they're not super happy with all that I'm giving them. It's fair, though. I mean, I did take quite a bit out of them. As in, I demanded the Poles bring a lot to this war. That devil. Now, Austria's not about to beat him down for me. But I tell you who would. 6 Shocker Moldavia. He'd slap him right in his place. Let's get that manpower. I know we're going to be needing it. And we'll get the goods produced, which I do adore. Who doesn't? This is going to be one of those forever sieges. I can feel it. Need to transfer Ratibor, Jake. I would quite like Ratibor for myself. Then again, I have to also think, what does it do for me? I know I wanted Silesia, but do I really? Is it that important? Probably not. Still though, taking too much here is going to make me not very popular. I don't know, Ratibor just seems better bang for buck there. Oh, but this is farmlands. I want it all, and I want it now. Would get me a hefty coalition too. I might be better off improving some relations beforehand. Brandenburg, Pomerania, Venice. Yeah, I should go for it. It's not like we are hurting for time in all of this. That's the spirit. They don't care if they're outflanked, they just charge in and destroy. There goes the Nuremberg army. It's a shame I don't have any war score on you. Jake, will you join the Empire? We are already part of the Empire. We won't be going full settling for Grayskin here. Well, no, even if we were elected to the top. It's a bit of a funny phrase, you know, settling for Grayskin, but you have to remember the point of it is... Ooh, that's handy actually. But we're not taking it. Settling for Grayskin is forming the HRE. Nothing more, nothing less. Someday we'll get that prestige of ours improved. Honestly, I'd like to bring down Salzburg as well, since they... Oh, well, damn, we are getting... we are going forward that prestige. We'll be getting that objective fulfilled in no time. But whilst we have stability, I would always prefer to keep it at positive. Key arguments about 0 being positive or not. Well, it's not negative. So as long as relations are improved to be around 65, 70, I should be safe from that nation coalitioning me. So there's no worries. But this is planned to just be a short, relaxing campaign. Of course, the best laid plans of mice and men afgangly when you have the Ottomans on very hard mode. Breathing down your neck, they are hostile despite improved relations. They want my land, they want all of my land without exception. Jeez. And whilst I would be defended by the Emperor and his allies don't really amount to much, which is just a little bit concerning. Alright. That's good on the Venetian front, which sounds like a terrible political party. taking all the money, and when I say all the money, I mean all the money. Wouldn't mind your trade power as well, but nah. And you're not really allowed rivals right now. In fact, I kind of like Bavaria, so I'm going to make you end your rivalry with them. And that should get us a nice chunk of prestige, helping out with this whole improve our prestige malarkey. Beautiful. Now, we only get 63 of those ducats, so I wonder if it might just be better to take the... Nah, always take the ducats. What are you thinking, Jake? Always go for the ducat. Beautiful. Horrible casualties on our side, really. But that's war. And war is hell. Now again, who do we have to keep out of this? Palatinate, Wurzburg, Saxony. How many of these people do we care about? Bohemia is not a concern. Pomerania is only kind of a concern. Nah, they're tiny. Saxony, Palatinate. Saxony is always a concern. Palatinate's sometimes a concern. Once we get Bavaria up, we'll deal with them as well. I would love to take care of the Salzburgs, but I'm not running face first into a mountain just to die, even if it is for their money. Damn, they don't have a fort there either. Can they be convinced to go away? I don't think so. But we have good shock and better maneuver, so actually it would be even Stevens, and we'd flank them and kill them. Alright, it's worth it for the money. It's always worth it for the money. Give it to me. Give it to me. Damn, I love being right. Now, can they even... No, they couldn't even run anywhere. Well, so long to them. There's no sense sacrificing more than necessary for the siege, even. Although looting is always nice, so we'll leave the cavalry. The rest of you can just get out of there. So, I mean, I suffered in manpower, but only a couple thousand men. Worth it for the ducat. Prestige is nice, but we have enough problems as it is. Think of the money, Jake. I'm always thinking about the money. Okay, we've got good enough relations with you. I'm going to have a little look at see what kind of dosh you're offering me. 143 ducats, eh? Well, combine that with some war reparations, and I need some prestige here. I want anything I can do to squeeze out prestige from you. That'll do. Good. Now it's Saxony. As long as we get these guys to like us, everything's okay. Ah, it's nice to have such a good, relaxing campaign. It would be nice to say something mighty like, we're not going to expand outside of glorious Slovakian homeland. But, yeah, we're going to target either the Emperor, Hungary, or the Ottomans. And if we target Hungary, we target the Ottomans. They've been warned, and they have a truce with the Ottomans. As soon as that truce is up, that's a very important date, because it means the Ottomans could well attack the Hungarians. And that is when we strike. Because as long as we can beat them to the punch, all is well. So a very important date when it's arriving is 1483. 10 years from now. That's when we better remember. Well, the Emperor loves to hang around in those wars, doesn't he? Alright, we actually have plenty of improved relations that we could make peace, but I want all the money. Why would you want anything other than all of the money? No point paying our units right now, though. It's just crazy talk. So somebody says, hello, what's the goal of this campaign? If you tilt your head up maybe like 3 to 5 degrees, you'll be able to read the title. And that should tell you everything you need to know. And if you have questions arising from that, just read the title again. Okay, so that Danish conquest of Dithmarschen ends in wow. Dithmarschen looking like they're taking names here. Incredible. Denmark will cede Schleswig and Holstein to Dithmarschen, and give a core to Novgorod. Oh, no St. Petersburg for you, Muscovy. Great power of Ottomans has forced Karaman to break their alliance with the Mamluks, so they're probably gearing up to slap down the Mamluks. The Mamluks, I'm not saying they're in with a good chance, but they're in with a chance here. Some good lucky rolls and some actually good help from their allies Ramazan and Hejaz. And who are we kidding? These are the Ottomans. I gotta slap them silly. And we really bled in this war, didn't we? Where are we? So many. Alright, it was preordained. They're going for them. The Ottomans are still led by the god king himself, Osman Oglu, and yet despite that, the Mamluks have kept up in military technology, which is fascinating. Jake, what's the best culture and why is it Hungarian? What is this Hungarian you speak of? Don't know, but they won't be existing much longer. Did I not state this land for a reason? There was probably a reason. Maybe the reason was just I'm silly. Oh, that's right, I was still waiting to get my cores when all this carry-on was happening. Goodbye, admin. But I love adminicide. Hold on, why did I do that when war exhaustion cost was... Oh well. That was why I was waiting. I was waiting for wars for... Ooh, that's a great thing to have. I was waiting for my coring cost to go down. Aggressive expansion impact reduced, and our heir is a conqueror. Which means I should make peace while our monarch is still alive. Otherwise I'm going to get plenty of AE, which I will not be wanting. I mean, who would want AE? Just got to deal with these Salzburgian scum. Who's left? Pomerania and Wurzburg. Wurzburg, that nobody state. And then the Pomeranians, but there we go. I had a feeling. Looking good. Looking damn good. Alright, now these other guys are complete nobodies. I don't need to really improve relations with them. But I can certainly take this. Poland is unimpressed, but it's only going to reduce trust by 1, and that's acceptable. That's not too much of a coalition to have to worry about. And one should always take the money when they can. Always take the money if they can. It's pretty delicious. I'm going to want that gold mine next time, though. I wonder... And here's my thoughts. I would rather they took both of these than Vratislav. Or... they're going to be pretty unhappy if I don't give them Vratislav. Oh, and they don't want that. Oh well, go figure. That still looks pretty good. And that's a paltry coalition that we're not scared of. Not that we've never gone wrong with coalitions before. Lovely. And whilst I probably should be coring this land, we won't do it just yet, although it's going to cost us in corruption. Now, oh, we already embraced the Renaissance, so there's no problem there. Hopefully Poland still see us as a good ally right now. We better stay on those good relations there, because we did just lose a mutual rival. Ottomans, Muscovy, and Great Horde. Ottomans, Muscovy, and Great Horde. Yeah, not seeing any of those. Dang nabbit. Oh, I saw that flicker. They do not want me as a as an ally right now. Either that or Austria don't want me as an ally. It's can be difficult to tell. In any case, I think I should focus on getting both of them with better relations right now. We're good buddies, right? No need to to push things here. Got a nice fort here, not really worth paying for. But it could be handy, especially when we have a revolt here. What kind of coalition did you give Poland to those provinces? No coalition here. I mean, even in the HRE, I got 40 with Saxony, 25 over here. Nobody really cared. And I gave them, what, 16, 25, 32 development, whereas we took, what's that, 31, 40, 42. So no wonder we got a fair chunk. But not something we're concerned about. The nobility, however, they want more land, probably because we just took a whole bunch of land. I don't really want to give them that much, but gotta give them something or else they'll be on my case forevermore. It's like that line in Secret of Evermore. Evermore will be nevermore, forevermore. There you go, nobility, just get out of my hair. It's a shame, I'd hoped I could get enough prestige there. But, oh yeah, unlawful territory, I should be coring it as soon as possible. Unfortunately, everything is so expensive, but fortunately, we got plenty of dip points, so I'm just going to Vaska a whole lot of it and then get coring. Forgot about unlawful territory, didn't I? Looks like a peasant war incoming. No aristocratic coup, who could have seen it coming? Let's see, it's because I held the diet, told him to lose some weight, but that's okay, that'll wear off in plenty of time. Jake, was a great horde not in Asia enough? Well, bit of a problem with that one, isn't there? Oh, heavens, yes, I like 1 stability. I like 20 papal influence, but I love 1 stability. So their capital is over in... Ah yes, Saratov. I knew it began with an S. And Saratov counts as Europe, so no, they were not somewhere that I was going to be in the developer multiplayer. Sad though that may make me. Look at that beautiful golden horde. Tempting to rival the Palatinate, but if I do, they will probably coalition me unless I wait a year. Poland really hates Ottomans to the point where they're paying off Hejezi debt right now. But when it comes to the battles, the Ottomans are taking names, so Mamluks will not survive this ordeal. Ramazan already won't. I only wish the Golden Horde had a better shade of gold as its colour. Do you mean the formable Golden Horde or the Great Horde? Okay, one of these guys really does not want to be my ally, and I think it's Poland. Poland want Moravia, probably because it's culture group stuff. And Austria really want my subjects' cores. I don't like that. Don't worry, soon this will be my grateful core. We'll get that trust normalized back up a bit. It's very tempting to no CB a target that Poland really want to gobble up, something like the Teutonic Order. I know CB them and just give all the land to Poland, and then that'll raise their favours with me at least. Well, that's part of the plan. But Hungary is the next target that I should be eyeing up, to the point where I should probably smack another claim on them, but I really need these diplomats to be boosting relations. It would be really handy if I had, you know, another one. You say one of these guys, Jake, but I like to think big. I like to think both of them will want to drop alliance. I know you think that way, because you're just cruel like that. Timmy won't help the Great Horde, and the clergy don't want to help us making loads of money. I want them to want to help me, so give me the prestige, because I really need it. And I wonder if I could be draining my estates for this, that, and the next. Can't go wrong with a bit of contribution. I mean, sure, they wouldn't like doing other things for me, but you need to contribute to my coffers here. And the clergy, well, I don't really mind them having lots of influence so long as I get that admin out of them, and I'm going to need that admin pretty soon. does look delicious. Yeah, too delicious to pass up. Anytime this is below 50, it can be working its way up, so we should be letting it. And I really do think that fighting Teutonic Order is in my best interests. Doubt I will, because I'm too nice a guy to be fighting them. But it's a consideration. As the streamer, so the audience, Jake. You are cruel, we are cruel. We should rename all the Hungarian provinces to their Slavic exonym names to really remove their culture. We got any Slavs in chat? Maybe they can suggest some. But then again, I think it's already doing that. This province wasn't Pest Buddin before. This was, wasn't this Buddha? I should pay attention to other provinces that we take over. I'm on Poland. I need that trust normalized here. I can't remember why I lost trust with Austria. Probably because I only gave them a couple provinces whilst I ate up 3 for myself. If we became Defender of the Faith, then we'd earn everybody's trust. It's a flawless idea. Absolutely flawless. That's not so hot though. Gold income helps a lot, but boy does that inflation pile up. Hold the phone there. Let me just copy that if the chat will hold still for 5 seconds. Hope copy paste works here. If it doesn't, I'm gonna feel like a right fool. Ah, man. I don't have a superior keyboard, clearly. But that'll do. Close enough. Right, I'm feeling for the Croats because they deserve this land, but we're not making headways on it. In fact, we're making headways in being very, I don't even know what. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't say that Ratibor is my vital interest because they want it. And that's what's making them want to break alliance with me, most likely. I don't like them, as it happens, because they own a lot of unlawful imperial territory. And I wouldn't be surprised if it has the modifier on it as well. No? No, it hasn't. Okay. Look, this is another sign that Hungary needs to be wiped out by Nitra. Our name's spilling over there. Okay, since not much is going on, I'm happy enough to jack things up a bit. Also, not so happy with that aristocratic coup. When did I say that was going to go away? April, huh? April